Is your diet not working and are you really frustrated with it? Or hi, I'm here to give you some answers on why your diet might not be working from the psychotherapist point of view. So hi, I'm Vanessa McLennan, a trainee psychotherapist, and I help people to lose weight by working on the emotional or psychological side of eating. So keep watching for some tips on why this diet might not be working, but also why it is not your fault. Dieting just takes the pleasure out of eating in life. Eating is such a big part of life. You know, we do it on every single occasion. Well, we need it to survive, so we're going to have to do it every single day. But also just on social interactions, you know, at weddings, even at funerals, anytime we get together with friends, there's normally food involved. Oh, what's that like to go out to a restaurant? What's it like? And, you know, meet up with friends. It's such a really, you know, nice occasion, isn't it? To be able to taste different food, but just have fun laughing with your friends. And normally with that comes, you know, drink and comes food, doesn't it? So can you imagine, like, we say to ourselves with a diet, oh God, we can't have, you know, carbs, we can't have white food, we can't have beers, we can't have wine, we can't have cake. And it's just then, imagine going into that social interaction and we're not allowing ourselves any of that food. And it's just rubbish. That feels horrible. It's so like missing out on all of the fun. So as humans, we are natural pleasure seekers. Yeah, we seek pleasure. We seek that, you know, feel good factor, that dopamine fix. And if we don't get that from our food, and we don't get that from, you know, our social interactions, we are going to find it in a different way, maybe. So it's only natural that we're going to fall off the wagon at some stage and go towards these foods, drink some wine, drink some beer, drink something that we like on occasion, because that's what we want. So the key is to allow yourself some of these things, but yeah, dieting is just going to suck every bit of fun out of your life, and that's why we're going to fall off the wagon. So we're sold on diets are the answer. So wherever we go, you know, diets are the answer. They're in the magazines, they're in the, you know, social media. They're, you know, all our friends have done it, our families have done it. So of course we think that, oh, we want to lose weight. Well, yeah, a diet is going to be the answer. Now, I'm not going to disagree, because yes, if we want to lose weight, of course, you know, eating healthier food, greener food, and less food perhaps, of course we are going to lose weight. But what I'm talking about are the really, you know, fad diets, the in diets, you know, the really restrictive diets, you know, just drink milkshake diets, those sorts of things that are just not the answer, and also they're not sustainable. So society as a whole has us thinking that, you know, a quick fix is the answer. You know, our car breaks down, we go and get a new one. You know, our phone, we scratch it, well, that's right, a new one comes out, you know, every couple of months, so we just get a new one. You know, our bums are too big, well, we just get liposuction, and that's the answer. So of course we are naturally sort of, you know, led to believe that a diet is the answer, but unfortunately we're led to believe that it's the answer, you know, for the rest of our lives, not just for the short term. Weight is the symptom, not the cause. And maybe you've heard time and time again, you don't fix the actual cause and not the symptom. So let's say our car is broken down and, I don't know, it's overheating. And what I would do is just pour more water into the engine and hope it fixes it. Well, if it keeps on happening, you know, again and again and again, I know something is wrong and I can't just keep pouring water into the engine. So I would take it into the garage, pay copious amounts of money for someone to look at it. But they would probably then tell me this is wrong, or actually this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, which leads to the big thing that, you know, happening. So it's not always the exact thing that I think might be wrong is the problem. And so what we're doing with diets is we're just pouring more water into the engine, but we're hoping that that will be the long-term fix. And as we know, it's not the case. Food is a coping mechanism. You know, when we are hurting, we often reach out to substances or anything outside of ourselves to find that comfort and heal that pain. So what we see with our diet is, you know, we're eating too much sugary foods, the wrong foods, you know, eating too much in general. And then what we see is we're putting on weight. But what we don't see is that the pain that we're in, and food, you know, is just such a great comforter. I mean, who doesn't love, you know, cake or chocolate or wines and beers? You know, tell me below, let me know in the comments below what your favourite comfort food is. You know, who doesn't love snuggling up with, you know, that mac and cheese or potatoes, you know, jacket potatoes and beans? It's such nice, warming comfort food. But we don't see the pain that we're in, okay? Because food is great at, you know, distracting us from it or, you know, suppressing it, pushing it down. But all we're left with, all we see is us eating the wrong foods, you know, too much sugary foods, or, you know, we're putting on the weight, and then that's all we're left with. Going on a diet is to correct ourselves in some way. Going on a diet is a presupposition that something we've been doing is, wrong. We've been overindulging, eating too much sugary foods, fatty foods, whatever it is. And whatever it is, we are putting on weight. Now, it's not a poor assumption to believe that, okay, whatever it is we're doing, if we're gaining weight, then yes, we are eating something that is not working for us. So we do need to change something. But the whole idea of perhaps coming on a diet is coming from a place of negativity. We're doing something wrong, and there is something wrong with us, not a behaviour, with us. And so when we're coming from that negative, place, we end up, restricting ourselves, telling ourselves all the things that we can't have. And that is a really horrible place to be in. Who likes being in this place of, being stifled and restrictive? We are, of course, going to want out at the very first available opportunity, and that's what we do. So we have got to come from this place of compassion and working out actually how we can help ourselves further. But it's also finding a balance, and this is the key, I think, is finding a balance between what healthy foods that we can eat, what healthy foods that we enjoy that is sustainable. It's not a chore, it's actually really, really nice. But there's also then this balance of giving ourselves the support that we want so that we don't restrict ourselves, but we do eat healthily, but we still allow ourselves to have fun and enjoy ourselves. And that's the key to healthy weight loss. So it's no wonder we, fall off the wagon and fall off these diets many, many times, because you can see it's not our fault. They are a short-term solution. So let me know in the comments below which bit resonates with you. Thank you.